So guys, right now I just want to explain this thing of forex trading to all my viewers, those who subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks very much, and I want to make this thing so simple to everyone. You see, in the forex market, a lot of people are finding challenges, but as for me, for the period of the last years I spent in the forex market, I've come to analyze most of the strategies that are being given to the students who are trying to make it up the forex market. And I think, as to me, the best and the simplest, all the beginners, it's all about understanding the candlestick patterns, chart patterns, and maybe the break and retest. If you combine all those three things or four things together into your technical analysis, everything will be fine. But right now, let me try to break this thing down, the candlestick patterns. So if you're trying to analyze the markets, you must know what the market is meaning to you. Right now we are using this 4-hour time frame, and we are in the Australian dollar versus the JPY, Japanese yen. And if you try to analyze this only time frame, you can find out that some of the times, if you try to follow the candlestick patterns, the candlestick patterns try to explain what the market is trying to interpret to you. Whenever it forms a candle after 2 minutes, you can understand what the market is trying to interpret for you. So we have some of the candlestick patterns we follow, and those we always analyze in the market, like the bullish gulfing. We have the bullish gulfing, we have the tweezers, we have the bearish gulfing, a lot of types. But right now, let me first make things simple for you, and I try to show you some good things here on this time frame. So let me show you from here. Here at this point here, as you can see at this point here, it showed a bullish gulfing candlestick pattern, meaning that the trend is going to take an upward trend, and afterwards, after forming this candlestick pattern, still it moved in an upward trend on the direction of the upward side, meaning that if you're a scalper at this time, you can skip out with that some money you have made at that time. And if you move this other point, so whenever you say doji, if it forms a doji form, try to avoid entering the market at that point, because if it forms a doji, it means there is a competition between the sellers and the buyers. So if there is that competition, the price is being pushed to narrow down, and the price will be just in space. You will not be able to detect whether it's going to take an upward direction or downward direction. But here, when it formed the a bullish gulfing, at that time the buyers overpowered the sellers and had to take the upward direction. And here at this point it had formed a bearish gulfing candlestick, meaning that the buyers were overtaken by the sellers, so it had to take a downward direction, as you can see. So when you try to continue, when you come to this point, I think you can see here it still formed a bullish gulfing candlestick, and after that the buyers were overtaken by the sellers and had to take a downward direction. So these are the things you have to watch out when you're in the market. You must understand the candlestick patterns so that you can be able to trade in the market. So whoever wants to simplify his efforts in the forex market, please try to understand the candlestick patterns and everything will be fine. So when you combine the candlestick patterns, as you can see, I tried to analyze this market, but don't follow what I had done, because I did a lot of shit in this time graph. I had to analyze I had to find the resistance points, whatever, and the support points, because the market continues to repeat itself each and every time. So you have to be so careful when you're analyzing the market, because whenever you analyze the market, The fundamental news is 70%. No, it's not 70%, it's 30% on the contribution in the market compared to the technical analysis. The technical analysis can take 70% and the fundamental is 30%. Sometimes the fundamental analysis is not beneficial or productive to our side, and that's why I advise my students to always consider a technical analysis. Whenever you make your technical analysis, then you are good to go, because there's a strategy whereby you can use the candlestick pattern in conjunction with the chart patterns. So whenever you see these lines, I'm trying to figure out the chart patterns which are being formed so that I can make better entries into the market, and that's how I've managed to make money out of this market. So whenever you find challenges, I will be explaining this more and more. If at all I receive questions and everything, whereby if you have not understood any single point, I'll be around. Please comment, like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be able to explain each and everything to you so that I can try to improve your lives in forex trading. I don't see why people should be struggling to make money into this market. Wait, the money is free and it's free to everyone who is able and ready to make money. But what I can advise you to do is to seek knowledge and you'll be able to make money. The market is not easy. You have to understand what the market is meaning. The only best option for you to understand this market is to first understand the candlestick patterns and the chart patterns. You will always see that oftenly in the markets. These are things, they may not be so much essential, but those are the technical points of the forex market. If you understand that, then we'll be good to go.